Greetings, everybody. I've just been sitting here for probably 15 minutes. Trying to figure out what I'm going to talk about. And what always happens is I get talked. So I'm just going to get talked. While I was sitting here, I was trying to think of a funny story to tell. And, you know, because funny just lightens everything up. It just sprinkles light. Laughter is like light language. And I feel like I don't have a lot of funny stories to tell, and that's okay. And I also think that a lot of the humor that passes for humor isn't funny. It's just the way that we deal with painful emotions, you know, to make fun of things or to talk smack or, you know, be super gross. Sometimes gross humor is funny. Just depends on what kind of a family you grew up in, I suppose. And then I just kept thinking, well, just let Source talk, because that's why you're here, so that's what's going to happen. Today I read a little note from the universe that I get every Monday through Friday in my inbox on my email from the universe, from Mike Dooley. If you haven't heard of it or you want to know more about it, you can look up notes from the universe, and it'll take you to somewhere that you can sign up, and you get a little note in your inbox every day from the universe. And they're funny and they're cute and they're hilarious, and I've been getting them for years, like over 10 years. And the one that was mailed to me on Friday was the one. It was the one that triggered a huge understanding. And basically the note, well, I can read it. Just a second. I wrote it down in my journal because it was super powerful. Okay. This is the note. It said, "Dear Sue," where is it? Here it is. No. Where is it? Oh, brother. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so it says, "A great trick to getting what you want fast, Sue, though one requiring a deep level of understanding, is insistence." I'm wearing my glasses. Not the kind, however, that expects life to behave in a certain way, but the kind that expects you to behave a certain way. After all, Sue, you are your life's only variable. After all, Sue, you are your life's only variable. And this letter, this little note, hit me like a ton of bricks. And a good ton of bricks. Basically saying, you know, that truly it's all you. You are all there is. And that sounds crazy, and it sounds like, well, that doesn't make any sense because everything else is there too. But it is all you, and it's all within you. Everything that comes at you, comes to you, you put there. You created it. You brought it forth. Your soul did. And you did, by the level of I guess, understanding or the level of depth that you go to within. And basically what it did for me was like the icing on the cake. It was that I can start to insist that I stop creating something, or that I start creating something. I can insist that every single day of every moment of every day, I will go within. I will insist, because that's where the party is. That's where it's all happening. That's where, like, that's creation central, is within. And once you do that, then you insist that you see what you're doing, that you're controlling the levers, you're controlling the keyboard, you're controlling everything. It's not like, it doesn't happen instantaneously, because it's like going down the rabbit hole. It never ends. And going down the rabbit hole of source, that's a good never ending. Going down the rabbit hole of the shadow, or of all of the things that humanity has created, co-created, that's not a good rabbit hole to go down, because there's no bottom. You'll never ever get to the bottom of it, because it's continuously being created. And when you're focusing on all the nastiness that we have created as a species, it just creates more nastiness. So I think I've gotten to the point where I've realized that going within, to your heart, to your vessel, to the love land, to the place where source dwells, that you can, but insisting on doing that in the moment, every moment, forever. That's where freedom lives. Freedom from fear, freedom from anxiety, all that. And then, it all happens organically, facing the shadow, looking at your entire life, looking at yourself, looking at what you're thinking. It's all happening inside. So then you can make the adjustments, and you can dismantle all of the blocks that you've placed in your own path, so that you don't experience the fullness of life, everything that life has to offer, with it, which is happiness, which is connection, which is unity. There's that word. Unity with source. It's all source. All the people, all the places, all the things. The more you go within, the more the journey deepens, and the more signs and the more assistance just comes, like an ever-flowing river. So it's a good idea to practice meditation, to plug into source every day for just the 20 minutes, and see where that takes you. See what you start to notice about yourself as you continually sit for 20 minutes first thing. Give it a week and just kind of see what's going on. Give it 2 weeks, give it 3 weeks. Because it's a process, and it's, oh, can you hear that? The 5 o'clock whistle goes off every day at 5 o'clock. Anyway, this process, it may seem slow, but once you get your first taste of your connection with Source, then it just becomes, it's all happening now. So this is what I do. This is what I do, is I just talk about this process that's given me the world within, the universe within, the galaxy within. And I'm in the process of learning every day. And that's why I never run out of things to talk about. Ever. I want to thank you for listening. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your support. You are truly a miracle in motion. And you are the magician. You are the source. The source is within you. Insist that you keep going deeper and deeper. Insist that you remove blocks to your happiness. Insist that you dwell in the present moment with Source. Source is the greatest power in the universe, says. Source wins. Source kicks ass. Get on Source's side. We're all on the same side. We're all the same. We're one. Peace.